My name is Satwala Sina Tuala Tamilalangi Duenas. I come from the Tuala Tamilalangi family, which comes from the village of Savai'i in western Samoa. The story of the shark and the turtle I found to be very interesting. Well, my grandfather would say that there was this family in this village, and times had become hard, and they were very poor, and they couldn't afford to take care of themselves anymore, so they were also taking care of their grandmother, which lived in another housing. So they had sent the granddaughter to go feed the grandmother, and the granddaughter went to the grandmother's hut, and she presented the grandmother with this food. And the grandmother sat down to eat this food, and then she took a bite, and she spit it out, and she told the granddaughter. Well, the grandmother was blind, so she couldn't see what she was eating. So she asked the granddaughter, "What am I eating?" And the granddaughter said, "It is a rat." And the grandmother was disgusted, and she cried, and she was very sad. So the grandmother took the granddaughter's hand and told the granddaughter, "Come with me." So she led the granddaughter up to a high cliff, and it looked the ocean. So the grandmother told the granddaughter to not be afraid, to come with her. And the granddaughter said, "Yes, I will." So then they both jumped off this cliff, and they plunged to their death. Well, some people say that when they jumped, they had saw a shark and a turtle appear shortly after. And they couldn't find the little girl's body or the grandmother. And so as they saw the shark and turtle swim away, they realized that how could a shark and a turtle be together? So then they said, "Oh, this must be the granddaughter, and the grandmother." So what the villagers did is every so often they would go and present an offering into the ocean with food, fresh food and fruits and leis, and they would throw it out to the ocean, and they would sing, and they would ask for forgiveness. And then they saw the turtle and the shark appear. And they say that today you can actually go to this sighting, and they would sing the songs and present offerings, and they say that you will see the shark and the turtle appear. But you have to be very quiet, humble, and silent.
Satwala's folktale of the shark and the turtle is a strong example of how storytelling connects one to their homeland. She's traveling to Samoa this year, to the very village the story takes place in. It's a story that's remained with her for years, creating a direct tie to her home country, despite her physical absence in that country.
My name is Christian Valera. I am Filipino, and I'm also part of the Ilocano ethnic group. Growing up, my family has told me countless stories, from a simple folk stories to a complicated and sometimes illogical superstitions. For example, I'm not supposed to cut or trim my fingernails and my hair, as it will bring a death of a person.
Moving on from beliefs and superstitions, all folks use scary stories to children to intimidate them from disobeying the elders. However, not all folk stories are scary stories. Some stories also present moral lessons. The story of the turtle and the monkey is one, for example. The story of the turtle and the monkey goes something like this.
The turtle and the monkey once found a banana tree floating on the waves of a river. It was a very fine tree, with large green leaves and with roots. They took it ashore. "Let's divide it," said the turtle, "and plant each portion." They cut it in the middle, and the monkey, as the stronger one, took for himself the upper part of the tree, thinking that it would grow quicker, for it had leaves. The turtle, as the weaker, had the lower part that looked ugly, although it had roots. After some days, they met. Hello, Mr. Monkey, said the turtle. How are you getting with your banana tree? Alas, said the monkey, it has been dead a long time. And yours, Miss Turtle? Very nice indeed, with leaves and fruits, but I cannot climb up to gather them. Never mind, said the malicious monkey. I will climb up and pick them up for you. Please do, Mr. Monkey, replied the turtle gratefully. And so they walked toward the turtle's house. As soon as the monkey saw the bright yellow fruits hanging between the large green leaves, he climbed up and began plundering, munching, and gobbling as quick as he could. But give me some too, said the turtle, seeing that the monkey did not take the slightest notice of her. Not even a bit of the skin, if it is eatable, replied the monkey, both his cheeks crammed with banana. The turtle, mad and furious, planned a revenge. She went to the river, picked up some pointed shells and planted them around the banana leaves, and hid herself under a coconut shell. When the monkey came down, he hurt himself and began to bleed. After a long search, he found the turtle. Now you must pay for your wickedness. You must die. But as I am very generous, I will let you choose your death. Shall I throw you into the flames, or shall I throw you into the water? Which do you prefer? The flames, answered the turtle. I am so afraid of getting drowned. Oh ho, laughed the monkey. Indeed, you are afraid of getting drowned. Now I will drown you. And going to the shore, he threw the turtle into water. But soon the turtle reappeared, swimming and laughing at the deceitful monkey.
Christian story, often told to children to encourage them to behave, is a way to examine the cultural importance of kindness and fairness in the Philippines. Folktales often have morals that reflect the beliefs of the wider community. The moral here is to be fair and avoid greed. Those who don't will face the consequences.
I believe these stories, superstitions, and belief that has been passed down to me by my family is part of a culture that persisted throughout history and through preservations validates the culture and tradition of my country, race, and religion. And the soundness of these stories shouldn't stop us from enjoying them.